Good afternoon, everyone. I am Rachel Bishop. I am the Membership Services Manager at the LA Metro Chamber of Commerce. And thank you for joining us for our Chamber check-in. We are at New Brewery in New Gloucester. Their address is 437 Lewiston Road, New Gloucester. And today we're talking with Russ Voss. He is the owner and co-founder of New. So, hi Russ.
Hi there.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, so New is one of our new chamber members. They signed up a couple months ago.
2 months ago, something like that.
Yeah, and haven't been introduced at a breakfast yet, but I think somewhere maybe August, September.
August timeframe, maybe?
Maybe August.
I think I
Maybe
saw
next
something
month.
about that.
Yep,
Maybe.
so you'll be hearing from us soon going, hey. And then you can get up as early as we did this morning. Not that you didn't already.
I just won't be making beer that day.
Well, it might make breakfast a little bit more interesting.
Oh.
That it could.
Of course, this morning's breakfast was pretty interesting. We had men in tutus.
Okay, I missed that.
See? You're going to have to check it out.
I will have to check that out.
We were promoting an upcoming event. We have a golf event coming up. And the men can tee off from the women's tee if they pay and wear a tutu. And then they have to wear it for the rest of the hole. So we were promoting that. It was pretty, pretty interesting.
Sounds like fun.
Yeah, definitely worth checking out. So tell us a little about New Brewery.
Sure. So we just had our grand opening June 22nd. We've been working on this project. My business partner, Chris Ventimiglia, and I have been working on it for 3 years. Ran into roadblocks along the way. The roadblocks we ran into were really, everybody asked, was it the town? No, the town's been fantastic. We haven't had any issues with our licensing or any of the things we're going to go through. It ultimately came down to the public utility that we got delayed because they had issues installing the right equipment for us. We've since had that mostly resolved, and we were able to open up. Had a fantastic grand opening. We estimate right around 400 people came on our grand opening on June 22nd, and we've been, since we got the power issue fixed about 11 weeks ago, we've been brewing right away, and Chris has been turning out the different beers so we can have a full lineup. We actually have a custom-built tap line that we designed, and a local fabricator built it for us based off of our design, and we plan on having all 15 taps full towards the middle end of August. We have about 3 more beers coming in about a week and a half or so.
Excellent. So let's talk a little bit more about beer. In front of us we have an American Light Lager.
American Light Lager, that's absolutely right.
Okay. See, I am not the beer aficionado, so educate me.
Sure thing. So when we look at beer styles and what customers like, one thing is very clear. 80% of the population of the world prefers a lager style beer. The craft scene is very heavy with a lot of different craft styles that are amazing, that we love all of them. But sometimes there are people out there that they may go out with their friends after work. They may go out to lunch after some family event, and they end up going to a brewery or a restaurant or bar that has craft beer, and they prefer a light lager, and they'll ask, say, the bartender or server, what's your lightest beer? And they could have 6.5%, 7% IPA that's pretty clear. You can almost see through it. But it's not going to be what they're actually looking for. It's probably going to be something a little bit more bitter, and it's going to be higher alcohol content that maybe they're not used to. So we wanted to provide a craft version, a craft option for people, so they could have a craft beer, American Light Lager, and still have that style and go out to different places and be part of that craft scene.
Nice. So if you are interested in the American Light Lager, I would encourage you to come out, try it, let the guys know what you think. What else do you have on tap?
So we have a couple different things. We have some traditional beers, so the English Pale Ale. There are a lot of people that like traditional styles. This one's more focused on a summer English pale. We've got a lot of positive feedback on it. We do have an IPA. We have some more IPLs and IPAs in the works. Like I said, we're going to be filling all 15 taps. We have 18-year recipes currently that we've vetted, and we're going to be putting into rotation the 3 that won't be on tap all the time, 3 or 4. So we have an IPA as well. We just for our grand opening added our key lime goza, our champagne lager, salted caramel, and our coffee vanilla stout or vanilla coffee stout, whichever way you want to say it.
Mm-hmm. So we were kind of looking at the menu when we got here, and it was like, oh, salted caramel.
It's a fun one.
I think my go-to is going to be the key lime.
The goza.
The goza. I'm more of a sour person.
Okay.
Well, yeah.
Not a Sour Patch Kid, right?
Right. But I guess I tend to lean towards the sour ones.
Yeah. So this particular sour, it's the way Chris designed it. He reverse engineered it based off of a margarita. So you're going to get that saltiness, that key lime. You're going to get those flavors, those mirrored kind of impressions of a margarita, but it's still sour beer. So
nice. So currently you have 7
seven,
beers on tap.
and we have 3 more coming in about a week. Maple saison, the blueberry sour, and our gluten-free. Our gluten-free will probably be about 3 weeks, and it's not a gluten-reduced. It's actually a gluten-free.
And that's good to know. So those of you, again, we've got the American Light Lager. We've got a gluten-free beer. We did have a couple playing cribbage. I think we scared them away. They have this fun game. We're working on the pronunciation. It's either Dags or Dagsy. So if you know this game, apparently it is popular in breweries, or it got its start in breweries, and nobody else in Maine has it.
That's right.
All right, so the only brewery in Maine that has this game. So if you know how to pronounce it, let us know. Dagsy. They have the little mini version, tabletop version. They also have a larger version over there. Erin's going to show you. She's going to take you for a little walk.
Why not? Oh, it's upside down. Whoops.
To go.
As well.
There you
yeah.
go. See, it was like a little commercial break. Wasn't that cool? It gave Russ a chance to bring something else to the table for us to talk about. What you got there?
So this is a crowler. It's actually just a sample, so it says sample on it. This is just filled with water, but
Okay.
it's a 32-ounce can. They are lighter weight than growlers, safer, easier to pour a la carte, if you will. So if someone comes in and say they want a salted caramel,
Yep.
and they want to go home because they're having a party, we can fill one of the crowlers in just a couple minutes. It's very easy. We do it right here at the bar and in the tasting room, and we can do that with all of the beers that we'll have on tap. Why that is important, or why I highlight it, is because we will be canning a lot of our beers.
Okay.
We got a canning line commission last week,
Nice.
but we won't be canning all of them. So if there's one that someone really likes, then they do have an option to get it in the crowler. And it's one of those things, the crowler is just an easier vessel. Not a lot of people have heard of them, but they're 32-ounce vessels, and it's aluminum, so if you drop it,
It's not
probably the
gonna
worst
shatter.
that's going to happen is you're going to spill your beer.
Yeah. Bummer.
Maybe it'll spray around a little bit, but it's better than a glass growler that if you do drop it or something else happens with it, or chips or something like that, it's a little bit more difficult to deal with.
So you mentioned a tasting room. Do you have a
Yes.
tasting room? We also noticed that you do serve flights.
We do.
So if people want to come and sample beers, you can get a flight and try them out. We also, I know you and Aaron were kind of talking before we went on air about summer session.
Yes.
So tell me more about summer session.
Yeah, so the Maine Brewers Guild, which we're members of, has Brew Fest coming up. It's going to be on the 27th. I hope I got that date right. Fort Preble in South Portland. And so it's going to be right on the water.
Nice.
Great venue. We're going to be serving beers there. We're also serving in the VIP session, which is a little bit different. So in VIP session, it's not going to be what's available in the general session. There are going to be 2 sessions this year. So we're participating in that Brew Fest that's upcoming. We also yesterday sent our beer out with the main beer box, again with the Maine Brewers Guild. So with a lot of the breweries in the state, we're all coming together and collaborate to get our beer out to all sorts of people around the world now at this point.
Which is the great thing that I'm learning about breweries is that you guys all kind of work together.
Yeah.
It's not, oh, don't go there, or it's kind of you all collaborate and work together, which only helps our community grow. So let's see. We talked about summer session, Maine Beer Box. It's in Halifax this year, yes?
It is, yeah. Yeah, that's right.
Nice. They do offer, they will be offering, it starts July 18th, cornhole tournaments on Thursday nights.
Okay.
They are run
at 6 p.m.
I'm looking at the sign. It is run by the New Gloucester Rec Department. So the event is held here at New, but you would need to pre-register at newgloucesterrec.com.
Yeah, ngrecreation.com.
ngrecreation.com. See, Russ has all the information we need. Was there anything else that you would like to highlight, point out, talk about, share?
Yeah, so, we're kind of new. We've been working on this for a long time, like I said, 3 years or so. A little bit more than 3 years, actually, at this point that Chris and I have been working on it. And one of the things that we always had as part of our plan was that we were going to have cans out of the gate. So we have our canning line up and running, and we're going to start canning here soon once we finalize a few things. And we're going to also have the crowlers going forward, and we're going to start spreading out with our brand with different tap locations.
Nice.
Coming up here pretty soon as well.
Good. Anything else? Anything you can think of?
No.
Aaron's our, I don't want to say call her a
Beer expert?
Not even close to an expert, but
She knows more about beer than I do, so I keep telling her that she should be doing these chamber check-ins when we come to the breweries, but one of these days I'll get her on this side of the camera.
Well, does she have a question for me?
no, I don't think so. I mean, so the cans, is the goal to have them served in restaurant or purchase at like
Just for
Ruper's
takeout?
or
Ooh.
Hannaford? Like, what's your distribution plan?
Yeah, great question.
See? This is why I bring her.
So,
Oh, good, thanks.
Yeah, no, that's great.
You're my technology guru, and
Wow, you're really laying on the compliments today.
see?
So I hope I have the right answer for you. Basically, how we look at it, so tap space is really real estate when you think about it. And there isn't a lot of vacancy in tap space. So quality is really important to keep customers interested and wanting to have beer on tap at certain locations. So one of the things that we've always talked about is the ability to, our beer is going to be in cans, and we're not afraid to have it in coolers, and people can order it by the can versus draft. We're happy to fill tap space as well, but we're open to both of those. And there are some locations where they just don't have enough tap space. They may only have 4 or 5, and in a small little area. And as you can see, our tap handles are kind of big.
Mm-hmm.
So we're open to our 16-ounce cans being available to customers at restaurants and different retail establishments,
That would be
as
nice.
well as selling them out of here.
Yep. Good. Any more good ones?
No, not
No.
yet.
Have you thought of anything else that you would like to share?
Not that I can think of.
All right.
This
So,
has been great.
yeah. Again, this is New Brewery, and it's NU. You can follow them on their Facebook page. I know I have seen lots of interesting things coming up on their Facebook page. I did see when they had their grand opening. So I would encourage you to follow them there on their Facebook page. They are at 437 Lewiston Road in New Gloucester. And again, this is Russell Voss. He is the owner and co-founder. I am Rachel Bishop, the Membership Services Manager at the LA Metro Chamber of Commerce. And we thank Russ and New Brewery for being chamber members. He should be introduced in a breakfast coming up. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you, everyone. Thanks for coming.